You bought 4 properties as a college student. Pretty impressive. How did you pull off 4 deals while you were still in school?
I'm out there trying to figure it out. Like I read this book, I realized it's possible, but how do you actually do it? And I ended up seeing this bandit sign that said, real estate millionaire seeks mentee or seeks student. I didn't know anything about like real estate gurus or anything like that, but that's basically what he was. He was a real estate educator that was teaching how to buy pre-foreclosures, which this is pre-2008. So foreclosures, pre-foreclosures, that was on the rise. So the time period here is about 2004, 2005. Called him up. He's got this weekend boot camp, $1,500 or so. And I put it on the credit card and I drive to I was in College Station with Texas A&M. The event was in San Antonio, went there, took this class. And basically he was teaching about knocking on doors, like pulling lists for pre-foreclosures, which in Texas, you have a 21-day time period between when it's filed and when the actual auction date is on the first Tuesday of the month. So I'd pull these lists from my college dorm and I'd map out on there was no Google Maps then. There was no iPhone then. I'd actually buy the physical paper map and draw dots all across the city of San Antonio, because San Antonio was the only county in the nation that was fully online. So I draw these dots on all these properties that I need to go visit, drive to San Antonio on early Saturday morning, knock on doors all day, drive back. And then I would drive back again on Sunday. I didn't have money for a hotel, so I'd literally have to drive to and from College Station in San Antonio, which is about a 3.5-hour drive. And I did this for 3 months straight. Finally got my first person who talked to me, who didn't like slam the door in my face, cuss me out, or just completely ignore me. He actually said it was the very last house. And me and my friend at the time that we were both doing it together knocked on the door and he walks out. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm wearing, but probably cargo shorts and tennis shoes. And I look like a college kid. And this older gentleman walks out and we tell him, hey, we just came by to see if we can help you out with the house situation. And then he just looks at us. He goes, how can you help me? Mm-hmm. I'm like, holy cow. It was like the Wile E. Coyote when he catches the Roadrunner for the first time. He's like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Because I was finally at the moment, like, someone was actually willing to engage with me. Yeah. And what we ended up doing is setting up a follow-up meeting with our mentor, to the guy who we took the boot camp from. And that was the actual meeting where we ended up taking down the deal, getting under contract. And we ended up doing what's called a wholesale transaction, where we closed on it and ended up selling it to another investor, shortly afterwards.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, it just kind of proves like, you're out there hustling, finding a need and, making it happen.